Hello again, everyone. Thought it would be interesting to show you what happens when their team, as you can see on the top, the red team, have picked Gat. I had other options available, but Gwyn and I spoke about him playing Lolita and me playing Vale to play a Mage. It's something I find really interesting and very useful, is to play roles of your friends. So Gwyn traditionally plays support, Stuart traditionally plays a mage, and I traditionally play the tank. But it's really important that you guys swap it up, and this game really highlights that for us. Because ultimately we're in a position where I have seen what Stuart does. We're just discussing who takes what lane here. I have seen what Stuart does, but actually living it, and you know, when Stuart complains often about like assassins like Hayabusa and Hanzo just one-shotting him as a mage, I kind of laugh because I'm a tank and I've got a bazillion hit points. So it was really interesting to walk a mile in their shoes, is what I'm saying. Oh, enemy Gat. Arhat King dodges nicely out of my Vale stun. Vale also, pretty solid mage, actually, if you can play him well. I definitely am not a mage by design. I like playing damage-dealing characters, but if I were to play a damage-dealing character, I'd play a fighter. But I just wanted to, like I say, do a mile walk in Stuart's shoes. And this game is quite telling. For that. Chew and myself top. Stuart's being massively bullied in middle lane, and Lolita and Hanabe bottom lane. Pretty good so far. No early obvious deaths. As you can all see, by the way, it's Gat and Angela top, Karina and Hilda mid, and Moskov bottom. If you want to watch good Hilda play, keep an eye on there, Hilda. She was absolutely fantastic. She was everywhere at the same time. It was really, really difficult, this game, actually, to play. So, spoilers, it's difficult. Still trying to get used to Vale. I've probably played him about 20 times, I think. He is a mage I enjoy. Other mages I enjoy are Valier. Really, really big fan of Valier. So I noticed that he was Chew was taking Crab, so I basically stayed in lane to avoid suspicion. I see Gats coming in, and I obviously am a very experienced Gat player. I knew exactly what he was going to do there. The moment he started charging up, I moved into a kind of diamond shape or a triangle shape so I could walk out of his charge and then ultimately walk out of his punch, because like I say, I knew what he was doing. 2-1 the score. Not bad. I've got no mana, so not really the most useful at this stage. It's Gord up to. Oh, I'm just walking around. Why don't you show more footage of me in your games? Because you don't do anything. But show more footage of me. Let's see what Lolita's up to. Here she goes. Little divey thing, little knockbacky thing. I've got to be honest, I've only really played Lolita twice. I know her ulti is the kind of... Oh, Angela dive. Oh, yes, I remember this was brutal. I know her ulti is the kind of wedge shape stun, and she can fire it from the bushes. I know she's got the shield. And I know she's got the reflect. That's the ulti. Unfortunately missed there. So you'll notice the teams have kind of organically changed. I'm now in mid. Stuart's moved top to fight Gat, and we kind of choose just really roaming around. This game was really quite a difficult game, and what that prompted from us was a kind of unique response. Oh, good one there, Vale. Oh, Hilda, she's such a monster if played well. Out she dives. Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in real big trouble. Dropped my ulti, so I modified my ulti for crowd control, and I think that's basically what saved us there. Oh, we really should be falling back and just concentrating on the creep here. Luckily, they kind of ease the pressure off, and we're able to kind of recover. Now, count how many times. That's the first. Count how many times that Moskov ulti hits me. That's one. I'm just going to B2B, so we'll just jump over to Face. On Discord, when we were playing through this, Face was saying he's having a good time playing off against Gat, because I play Gat, he ultimately knows what my moves are and how I play, so he said it was really easy to counter him. I said, you know, you and me, one-on-one, let's go. And he was all like, oh, I didn't mean it to cause offence, my lord. And I'm like, no, my lord. So, looks like they're possibly setting up for Turtle. Oh, if I've just missed it, but that Moskov spear got me again, so that's 2 Moskov spears that have hit me. At this point, we knew they were taking Turtle. And look who comes in from the wilderness. I dropped my ulti. Blump! Drop my number 1. Get the Turtle, but of course, I am going to get murdered. Great double stun there from Lolita. Let's put the action on him as he kind of chases them off. I think it's a worthwhile trade, a Mage for a Turtle. One of the big problems with... Get out of that. Well done. One of the big problems with Vale is that he's got no real escape. You know, no flickers, no blinks. That's a Moskov spear that didn't hit me, but that's because I was dead at the time. Okay, team's kind of settling down after some early team fights. Gold-wise, pretty close, only about 700 gold in it. 2-to-1 kills. Sorry, 3-to-1 kills. A 2-kill advantage is what I meant to say. Not bad. Oh, look at this. The power team of Gordon Vale. So as you can see, I'm not farming. That's a terrible mistake for certain mages. I really should be farming or doing something, or at least hitting creeps. So instead, I'm just going to walk past Hilda, let her know exactly where I am, leave Hanabe to die, see that Hanabe's in trouble, and go back. Yeah, drop an amazing number 1 ability, and then turn around and walk away. So this is like classic play from inexperienced players. Now, although I'm not an inexperienced player, I'm an inexperienced mage. Look at the amount of time I wasted there. I didn't do anything. You know, I walked backwards and forwards twice, and then I threw down like 1 ability. Great Angela save on Moskov there.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Pretty good. He's going back, leaving Angela there. Hilda took advantage of the open lane and has pushed middle. What's Gord up to? Oh, Gord's going for a Gat kill. That will do it. Wow. Moskov spear and dead. And, oops, sorry. And dead from that Hilda. So, we saw that there was a big problem, so we pushed bottom. I'm getting better with the placement of my number 1 skill there. Yes, very nice. So, again, we saw that we were in a race here, and what we wanted to do was actually take bottom lane whilst they push top lane. You know, just basically try and race them down the lanes. Nice try, Gat, but I literally am the king of that move. Other than my last video where I missed 3 times. But usually I'm the king of that move. Drop my ulti as a zone, i.e. to prevent him from chasing us. Moskov spear amazingly misses me there. Very unusual. Rotating back up into kind of middle lane. Good stun there from Gwyn. Oh, there's Angela. Oh, she's such a game changer. I missed my number 1. I didn't think she would turn around. You'll notice Stuart immediately throws that ball over our heads and misses the stun. We're all like, run, run, run! He does it again, and look who else pays the price for his megalomania. So it was at this point where Gwyn was on Discord saying like, oh, this one's a loss. I don't think it's possible to get back in this one, guys. We should just all surrender. And we're like, chill out, Gwyn. Actually, if you look, we're only about 300 gold behind. Tower-wise, it's pretty even. You know, in fact, I believe we're ahead on towers. Yes, we are. So, oh yes, there's that handy display at the top of the screen. So, you know, it's not too bad. That actually did hit me, by the way. That's Moskov Spear number 3. But yeah, like I say, we Stuart and I managed to convince Gwyn to keep playing and said, look, you know, stop just giving up all the time. More indecisive mage play here. Went down to help with the Karina gank, saw that there was more on the way, so I left it. So noticed that top was a big problem, so Gwyn and I moved in to try and stop this Hilda. Who did we lose? Oh, we lost Gord. Okay. Here's Lolita and I chasing him down. Oh, narrowly missed with that. She's absolutely brilliant. I propped my sprint to keep the engagement alive, not realizing that she's going to turn around and murder me. I'm used to playing the tank. I'm used to chasing people down, and I'm used to actually prolonging the fight. But as a mage, you know, you shouldn't be pushing like that unless they're on kind of 10% health, because otherwise they just turn around and half health you. All this damage I've taken here is because I was hit kind of once. Anyway, great learning experience. That's why Stuart often runs away instead of helping in fights. Zing! Here's the 3 amigos in lane together. Just trying to push forward. Just trying to extend the lane. We see bottom is in trouble. Yes, we see that Chu's called for help. See how he's doing. Oh, he did. He's very dead. But we're on our way in. Blue hit them with the ulti. Oh, dodges nicely out of Gwyn's ulti. Sustained damage from us there. And then look who it is. Dead, dead, dead. This is... Oh, and Gat jumps in as well. This is exactly what... Oh, and look who's just down lane letting him die again. Amazing. That's a double die. Oh, nice ulti, though. You got the one. This is what is really important. Like I say, this is why you should put yourself in a position where you play other roles, because, you know, engaging with Hilda there, I set myself up for Karina to kill me because I basically left my back exposed near a bush. That's terrible play for a mage. Terrible play. Luckily, the channel is not called, you know, Road to Legend mage point of view, because that would be very bad. Cleaning up. It's always important to clean lanes. We had a suspicion they were going to take Lord at this point, until we saw Hilda, who would have just popped on our map's bottom. And we're like, oh, without... Oh, that's Moskov Spear number 5, maybe? 4? Foolishly lost count. Moskov is a way better laner than I am, so there's no point me staying there. Let's see what Gwyn's up to. Look at him bashing him there like a monster. Again, really indecisive play. I went bottom to escape Moskov, stopped, went back. It's important when you've got a plan to just execute it, because otherwise you do this. The more time you spend running and not killing, the least... Or less effective you are, the least. Why do I keep saying the word least? Anyway, this is not a smart position. We thought they were taking Lord. That's why I just faced it there. Not a smart position for me to be in, because I'm just roaming the woods. I'm not doing anything. This is really bad. I shouldn't just be roaming. I should either be on my way to a gank or getting... clearing a lane or something. Oh, nice gat jump, loser. Lol, 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 lol. Managed to get Gat in with the ulti, but don't hit the tank. Don't hit the tank, Chu. Stop it. Hit these 2 squishy ones. Lovely number 1 ability from me there. And then I'm B2B. No, apparently not. We smell blood in the water at this stage, so I'm like, I will push in. I'll push in with Chu. But totally gone. And then take a look at this Hilda. Absolute monster. Oh, we're doing Lord, by the way. Not Stuart. Stuart's just ulting the woods, just to check. You didn't quite see it there, but again, I left myself in a really foolish position, and Karina capitalised. She's now got Angela in her, and this Chew is probably going to die because... Oh, good escape on that Chew. Nice use of his number 2 ability there. Oh, Moskov Spear. Didn't get hit by that one. Nice stun by Gwyn. Nice double kill by Gord. Very nice. I've just come back in, or no, 10 seconds. But like I say, this again kind of shows how important it is to have awareness as a damage dealer, like a glass cannon, if you will. Don't just stand above the Lord ring with your back to the jungle whilst the enemy's got Karina. You are going to die. One of the things I criticise Stuart for most of the time, that Moskov Spear just hit me, so I think that's 6. At this point, I thought, hold on, I can actually farm here. I should be farming. As a tank, I don't often farm. My damage is just so low, it's not worth it. So I'm actually trying it out. And I hope I do it. What's up with Lolita? Oh, is she in trouble? She in big trouble. Yeah. Now I'm going mid to basically... sorry, I'm going top to just basically defend the lane. I'm not going to go any further out than this. In fact, I think I'm going to go back and just top up my health. Nope, again, indecisive play. Stick with a plan. We had an inkling that they were going to do Lord, and we used our mob vision to see that all of them were basically in the centre here. Then we start pushing down lanes. I'm sure their team were saying Lord, but don't know why they did. Again, we were so suspicious that I actually went up to check. Here is a perspective from a much better mage. I really don't know how you guys play mages. They're so squishy as to be almost useless. For me, because I'm a tanker, I mean. Oh, shame on you getting caught on that. You're a Gat player. Nice stun. There. Oh, and look who it is. That's number 6 from Moskov Spears. Drop them in the ulti so that we can run away. Put down some defense so that we can actually zone them slightly. And as we look here... Hanabe comes online and murders everyone. Who's that chasing down here? Is that Chew? Oh yeah, it was Chew. Excuse me. So, Chew took the hit and Hanabe got the kill. I am, again, just walking around. I think we saw that they had 4 down, so we just said, look, rush Lord. All rush Lord. And so we did. Ooh, nice bomb there from Stuart. Doesn't normally do that. Yes, I totally got the Lord kill. Astonishingly. I didn't show it on screen, but Hanabe and Lolita went top to secure the kill. I wasn't paying attention just then. I think that spear hit me, but I'm not sure. We'll still call it 5. So I've gone bottom lane to push with Lord, starting to just clear things out. Hanabe and Lolita are top. We'll just go pay them a little quick visit. I can tell you that the game was so tight that we were all the time saying, like, how are we going to adjust our battle plan? How are we going to actually... how are we actually going to put ourselves in a position where we can win this? What do we need to change? So that was number 6. One of the things that we changed was to have Gwyn follow round the... Oh, unlucky. We had Gwyn follow around Hanabe, just to basically keep her online.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, quick team wipe, but we've taken out an inhibitor, so now we're ahead on towers. Very good. Not very good. Number 1 ability. As you've seen already from this gameplay footage, I have no health, and they have a Karina. What are you doing? Get away from there. Then Moskov would do it as well. Oof. I think that's probably the only spear I dodged. I think I go B to B here, yeah. Oh, chew, that's not so smart, buddy. Not bad, though. Not bad. They've only got one inhibitor left, and it's got the smallest amount of health. So, pretty good position to find ourselves in. What we're going to do here is just be a bit aggressive. I really don't know how mages deal with marksmen, to be honest. Marksmen seem to just absolutely blow them up. If that Moskov had walked forward and hit me, I was very dead. Ooh, nice. I think I stole that. Yes, I did. Take that, Hanabe. Again, really bad play. You shouldn't let your carries get like last hit, for God's sake. Okay, I think I went around this way to secure the Moskov kill. I didn't deserve that. Really interesting seeing what it's like to play a mage. Especially as I basically should have been farming the entire time, but wasn't. That's why I think I was the last one to 15. Although saying that, there, Angela's still 14. Got by Gat again. Big team fight here. Let's move to tank perspective. Oh, what can we do? Chew's dead. I'm basically dead if they even hit me. They did. And I believe Angela's dead too. But looky. We're all dead. Stu manages to get the tower to 50%. Very nice. I mean, could have used him in the old team fight, but you know what? Whatever. We're all out for at least another 30 seconds. So, on Discord, Gwyn and I are just shouting at Stu. We're like, yeah, defend! It's very important at this late stage of the game. When you've kind of basically got 40-second deaths, don't die. You know, the best thing Stuart could do here would be to not die. Now, I appreciate there's characters that specialise in diving, but, you know, he basically needs to, and he has defended the lanes very, very well. So, kills, 22-23, pretty good. We've got about 3.5k gold advantage, which is something we kind of clawed back. We saw they were taking Lord, so we all dived in. Hanabe gets the kill. Let's see what else she gets up to. Monstrous, look at that damage. I obviously get murdered by Karina. Oh, is she going to take on Hilda? That'll be an interesting fight. Now with Lolita support, yes, she can take on Hilda. Oh, Higabana. And Angela, what's going to happen here? Look at that damage, 800 per tick. Oh, monstrous. Even the immortality didn't really help. Great that Hanabe came online. Like I said to Gwyn at the time, I said, look, you can't just give up, Gwyn. Don't give up. And then, obviously, that's a good win. I thought it'd be interesting for you guys to see firstly, how bad of a mage player I am. Secondly, how important it is to walk a mile in their shoes. I really did learn a lot from that game. I learned that Stuart is willing to let Gwyn and I die in team fights. Stuart is also capable of hitting stuns, but if he chooses, he'll just throw the stuns over their head and allow us both to die. I learnt that, unlike what Gwyn says, now I've made that joke about 6 times, but in reality it was actually me who said we should give up. But I've learnt that if you have a decent marksman, that you just need to stick it out, because, you know, they can come online and save the game for you. I also learnt that Hilda's monstrous, and that positioning as a mage is really critical. It seems obvious to say, but I'm a tank. You know, I don't really play a mage. Anyway, I just thought that would be a little bit fun, just so you can see. Just mix it up slightly. Don't worry, I will continue playing a tank, and there'll be another video coming probably this afternoon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate this one's a bit longer, and I'll see you all later.